Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of my Thaumcraft 4 Let's Play. Yes indeed, for those who've been regularly watching my Thaumcraft 4 videos, we're pretty much done with most of the stuff to do with vanilla Thaumcraft, and so now what we're going to be doing is moving on to some of the add-ons for Thaumcraft 4. And it was actually suggested by you guys in the comments that we should actually focus on one add-on at a time. The first add-on that we're going to be discussing and showing off and showcasing and doing everything for is Thaumic Tinkerer. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I just want to go ahead and quickly show off the base. So yes, this is Season 2. Season 1 was about 80 episodes, I think exactly 80 episodes. And we pretty much got this much done as far as the Thaumcraft base goes. We got most of the basics here sorted out. We've got there's a lot of ad hoc stuff going on right here, to be honest. Just haven't really done much to do with the nodes. The nodes is one of the few things that I haven't done node bullying. We'll need to get onto that at some point in this Season 2 playthrough. Yes, believe it or not, these are the nodes that have taken me to this point. They're a little bit weak, honestly. Anyway, let's just go ahead and take a little bit more of a peek at the rest of the base. We've got the Infusion Altar over here, as well as my Essentia storage, a big convoluted Essentia system. You can go ahead and watch all of this stuff in a bit more detail in Season 1 of the playthrough if you're really interested. Whoop, it's glitching on the chest right there. We've got the soundboard that I called it to control the entire system. Really awesome. Let's go ahead and head back over to the center area. We've got the researching area over there, and we have the crafting area over here with Project Map Wall behind it, mapping the mesa that we're currently in. Very awesome. Probably never going to finish that project if I'm honest with myself. I'll probably just need to get a mini-map mod just to actually take a look at the mesa is what I wanted to do there. There's a lot of temporary stuff here. I'm not very good at base building. It's one of my shortcomings as a Minecrafter. I have a very short attention span, just one of my things, and I just can't do stuff. Just can't do anything for extended periods of time. You know, more than like 2 hours of playing Minecraft is, can't really do that. So yeah, building this base has taken 80 episodes, and we've sort of barely even begun as far as base design goes. We have these platforms down. I've started building this magical forest relatively recently. We've got the very beginnings of our mana bean farm right here, just gathering up some mana beans. Glitchy Minecraft sounds. Oh, and we've got the Alchemy Lab over there. We'll quickly take a look at that before diving into Thaumic Tinkerer. Here we've got the stuff going on over here. This generates charcoal, which pretty much gets just turned into elementum. And then there's a bunch of spare space back here. I still haven't moved this. That needs to happen soon. Anyway, that's pretty much in a nutshell the base. There's a few other hidden areas as well. We've got another level down below, I think, where we've got a zombie area. We'll go ahead and quickly take a look at that. We've got a zombie spawner in there. Oh, hello. There's a horse down here for some reason. I guess this is his place now. Yeah, we've just got a separate Essentia system for dealing with all the drops that the zombies have. It's all redstoned up and all nice and easy to control. So that's pretty much the base. That's what we got done after 80 episodes. That goes down to my mineshaft as well. So let's get started with Thaumic Tinkerer. I pretty much know nothing about Thaumic Tinkerer other than that there is this, basically there's this end game area of Thaumic Tinkerer. It's sort of like an add-on of an add-on, I guess, for Thaumic Tinkerer called Kami, if I understand. And that's supposed to have a lot of end game equipment in it, but other than that, I pretty much know nothing about Thaumic Tinkerer. So if you guys are new to Thaumic Tinkerer as well, don't sweat it. We'll be going through everything at a relatively nice and, decent pace for the noobs. It's a noob-friendly series for Thaumic Tinkerer. But yeah, so basically how you get started with it is relatively straightforward. You can see I've got my Thaumonomicon that you may have noticed I've renamed to Thaumi because Thaumonomicon's kind of hard to say. Go ahead and open that guy up, and you can see right off the bat we have a new tab over here. We have the Eldritch tab, but there is now a 6th tab here, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Yes, because I can count. There's a 7th tab here that I haven't actually even looked in yet. But it's called Thaumic Tinkering, and I believe this is supposed to be where all of the Thaumic Tinkerer related stuff is going to be. There might actually be 1 or 2 things hidden around, because in the description thing for this mod in Minecraft Forge, it said that all of the actual researchers for Thaumic Tinkerer are abbreviated with a TT. We'll go ahead and see that in just a little bit, but I'm just looking around to see if any of these other tabs have anything new added, and I don't think there are. The mods are sort of kind of respectful of Azinor's placement of the researchers here, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so I've pretty much done most of the research as well in vanilla. There's still a couple of things you guys were telling us that we need to have another encounter with the Crimson Cult, I believe they're called, in order to progress our research further, so that will have to happen soon. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the basic stuff. These are pretty much the only things that I can see that I haven't done. We've done pretty much most of the Eldritch tab. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. Thaumic Tinkerer. Man, this one is actually, it seems to be pretty, holy crap, it's enormous. Wow! Lot of stuff going on right here. This one looks important. Oh, wow. Okay, but it looks like we've got one over here that seems to have been done already. Yeah, you can see there in the square brackets TT. That's just to indicate that this is a Thaumic Tinkerer research, which is kind of nice. But it seems like they're pretty much all going to be in this new tab that's been added down here. It's got this nice pink logo on it. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Nice triangle with a hole. Alright, let's see. A Goldfish's Diary. The Tome of Knowledge Sharing. Let's go ahead and see what this one has to say. If one day you happen to want to share your knowledge with the rest of the world, this is the item for you! By simply right-clicking on this tome and handing it to someone else, they'll get all the research you've discovered so far. That is awesome. Note, case there being no in case of no recipe being on the right of this, the recipe is disabled and the item is creative only. Okay, so that's obviously something that you can configure for server admins, which is kind of cool. I guess I can understand how something like this could be overpowered if you're on a server. You might not have access to something like this, but there it is. The Tome of Knowledge Sharing. I guess you can give that to people not assigned. Oh, I see. So that sort of plops your name in there, like your username, and it's sort of like user data that gets shared over. So yeah, obviously this is something to do with multiplayer. This would be absolutely fantastic if you're joining one of your friends and you haven't been using the research duplication functionality that vanilla Thaumcraft already has. Very nice to start off. And there's also actually something down here, isn't there? Oh no, dimensional shards. We're missing the required research. Okay. What about this? We haven't got that. Oh, we do know this one, so let's have a look at this one as well. The Smoky Quartz. Oh, this one's probably going to be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Smoky Quartz is pretty much quartz, but negative. Aha! All regular blocks that can be made with quartz can also be made with Smoky Quartz. And they look black. Very nice. Smoky Quartz itself can be made with a piece of coal or charcoal for tinting, and a few pieces of regular nether quartz. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is like a decorative block, I'm guessing. That is a nice touch. That's a nice touch there, guy. I don't actually remember the add-on developer's name. I'm going to have to look that up and put that on the screen. Man, I've got to remember that. Yeah, so it looks like here they've pretty much been an entire suite of items with this Smoky Quartz. That is pretty sweet. It's actually really dark on my monitor. Okay. Oh, and that's just got all the stair recipes right there. Yeah, that's extremely dark, but, you know, if you want to kind of do like a really nice contrasty stuff between quartz and Smoky Quartz, then yeah, that could be something for you. But yeah, we've pretty much got the blocks that we want to build out of with the space. We're sort of using the amber, dark oak, spruce, and great wood, as well as the arcane stone bricks, I believe they're called. I've forgotten what they're called, but yeah, we're using those. I think was that pretty much everything to do with this tab that's been pre-researched for us? That seems to be the case, and I can see that there are a bunch of these, what are they called? I forgot what they are. The ones with the purple void around. Let's see. Forbidden Knowledge. That's the word. Thank you, Golomancy tab. Alright, so we've got a couple of things that we can start off with here as well. Spellbinding Cloth. The Sad Palm Top Thaumaturge. Alright. What else have we got? Let's just have a decent look around. Missing the required research. We've got this as well. The Talisman of Remedium. Ooh. Miss Mitsukaki's gift. That's like a Japanese name, right? Probably. Sorry for the pronunciation. I am a Westerner, and my pronunciations of stuff like that sucks. Forewarned. Helmet of Revealing. Why is... This is why I can't use Photoshop. Ribbons won't make a difference. Sorry, that's just kind of hung up on that. Efreet's Flame. Oh, that sounds nice. Gaseous Illuminate. Man, there's such awesome stuff here that I haven't even heard of. It sounds amazing. But I think we'll go ahead and get started with the Helmet of Revealing. This sounds like it's going to be some sort of addition to the Thaumic Fortress Helm. That'd be a good way to start things off here. So let's get our scribing tools and paper out. Get some research underway. Oh no, we need to actually go back in here. That's how you do research, birds. So go ahead and get the research note for that. Very pink looking. Very awesome. Alright, so this one's pretty straightforward. Alrum and Tutamen. We should be able to get this one out of the way fairly quickly. This has got Precontatio and Air. And Tutamen is made up of Instrumentum and Terra. Right. So, we could probably go something like Terra and then switch over to Air relatively quickly. We might try something a little bit more interesting. So we've got Instrumentum. I'm just trying to think if there's a way that we can get over to magic. I think what we might just do is go magic. Yeah, let's throw magic down. Magic over here, throw that next to Alrum. Very nice. And then I think we'll do, it's probably like Wakwas or something I'm thinking. Or Potentia could be a thing, depending. Man, I'm just trying to find an easy way to do it. It's not like I'm having trouble. Or for those of you who are new with the series, by the way, yes, so I'm doing like a sort of a personal challenge where I'm only trying to use one aspect of each type in each research, because research in Thaumcraft is relatively easy. If you want to see me stumbling about with research, go ahead and watch the earlier episodes of Season 1 if you're completely new to Thaumcraft. But something like this could maybe... No, that's actually over on the Instrumentum side. We just need to try and get pretty basic with it, to be honest. Let's see. Terra. Sure, let's go to Terra. And then we can just wiggle around from there. Vitreus. Let's try Vitreus. So if we go Vitreus, that'll go down to Orador. And then we can go from there. Let's actually get this Precontatio back. Put the eye there, and then we should be able to connect those two with more tools. There we go, so that's fairly straightforward. Let's go ahead and read about the Helmet of Revealing. What was that tip? This is why I can't use Photoshop. Nice little Easter egg flavor text right there. Alright, what have you got to say about yourself, Helmet of Revealing? As it turns out, goggles don't offer much protection from attacking zombies. No, they don't. You think you have a fix for that, though? By strapping Goggles of Revealing onto a Thaumium helmet, you can get the benefits of both. Well, it turns out it's a bit more complicated than that. A bit of magic is required to avoid feedback loops, and a bit of magic to keep them from slipping off. But on the whole, it more or less works. Righto, so that's the Helmet of Revealing, giving you a V's discount of 5%. Okay, sort of taking the best of both worlds there, giving you the Thaumium Helm and the Goggles of Revealing to get a Helmet of Revealing. Okay, I thought this was going to be something to do with the Thaumic Fortress Helm. Now perhaps we've kind of gone past this a bit. It seems it's almost like some kind of intermediary between the Thaumic Fortress Helm. Where is that? That should be under Artifice, right? Yeah, over here maybe? So, okay, this one's made with that. Now, the Helmet of Revealing. Yes, so... Okay, this one's probably a little bit better. What we already have is probably better, so... I think we've already passed this. It seems to be the case like that for me, but... Yeah, we'll have to play this one by ear. Let me know if there's anything to do with this. There's probably something going on here where this will be required. I'm feeling like from watching other YouTube videos and stuff. Anyway, I want to do this one next, because it's... right next to one of the starter ones, the Wand Focus of Efreet's Flame. That sounds pretty sweet. Go ahead and get that research note. Very red. Holy crap at that redness. Very awesome. Wow, this is a big one. Ignis, Portentia, and Precontatio. This one might be a little bit harder. We're going to need to break out of that one with Ordo to start off the proceedings, because we can't use Ignis. Now, is there anything that uses Ignis that we can get out of with? Gerlume is a potentiality, I suppose. It'd be nice to put Perditio there. I know that's not going to happen. So we might just have to do something like this. Not the greatest, but that's okay. So then we've got this right here. We'll have to go Warquos. We could go something like Alrum, actually. No, I think we'll go Warquos, actually, to save our Alrum. So we'll go Warquos, and then we'll go Ire. Throw that in right there. I would like to throw Warquos right there. That would solve a lot of problems, but let's see if we can work around it. These are personally imposed challenges. Right, I think we'll try to do something like Venenum. Might be something that can help us out here. So let's throw Venenum in here. Then we'll go probably something like Aqua right here. That might be a good idea. Aqua, where are you? Put that over here. Those won't connect, but we'll get Tempestas, and I'll just make one to put in here. Oh, it's used it for free, very cool. And then these will need to connect somehow. Yeah, because Tempestas doesn't connect to anything apart from those two. Spiritus Permutatio. Not sure if there's really anything that we can use. Let's just have a quick look around. We're already using that. Weak tools, actually. Might be okay. Let's go, yeah, maybe a weak to Sano. What am I thinking? So we'll go... Should be able to go weak to Sano, no? Like this. There we go. So that connects all those up. Only one aspect used. Very cool. Ribbons won't make a difference to Ifrit's Flame. Whatever the heck this is. It kind of reminds me of the Excavation Focus. It looks like it's using the same texture. Hey, that's actually unlocked two things there. That's unlocked the Focus of Distortion and Uprising. Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Right off the bat. Alright, the first one says, by combining the flame and Excavation Foci, you made one that has features from both. What? This focus will smelt any blocks in the world that the caster is pointing at, akin to the Excavation Focus's beam. Only blocks that smelt into other blocks in a mundane furnace will be smelted. That is amazing! It's a combination of the two. Oh, that's so awesome. And it uses Perditio as fuel. I was expecting it to use Terra because it uses this. Wow! That's cool, but who's Ifrit? Yeah, that's a question for another day, but that's a really cool one. I think we'll go ahead and get this one crafted up. What's the recipe for this? A fire charge. Do I actually have a spare fire focus on me? No, I don't, so we might have to quickly craft one up. Do I have any fire charges hidden around? Let's have a look for some. I do have one here. I'm going to have to look up the recipe, because that's one of those things that's like, what's the recipe, man? So we've got that, and the other recipe was fire and quartz, of course. Let's go and get some shards. And my quartz is in here as well. I'm going to need to get some more of that soon. Do I have a spare excavation focus? I do. But I would like to use another one if I can help it. So this one's probably going to be 4 of those guys. Another 4 of those. And what is the special modifier in the middle? I remember it being a potato. No, that's for something else, but it's an emerald. We do have a couple of spare emeralds, don't we? I must have used one for something. This is my last emerald, okay. My last emerald. Yeah, I only get the emeralds from... where have I been getting them from? The looting bags, that's right. The looting bags that you get in Thaumcraft? Yeah, those little treasure bags. That's what I've been getting those out of. I did make an emerald block, I thought, but apparently not. So let's get this down. Very nice. And let's get... put those in the right spot. And get the quartz down as well. You can hear my golems working away there. That's these two. Let's leave these in here and get some Neator out as well. I forgot to get that. Just head back over here. The Nitor should be in here somewhere. Here we go. Wait, is that my standard supply? Yeah, I've moved the chests around. I used to have the Nitor in my looting chest. Alright. Throw this in here. Bish bash bosh. Wand focus of Ifrit's Flame. That is pretty awesome. Now that's going to fill back up. Let's just switch this over to the other side. Sort of instead of making a big super node, I kind of work around it by doing stuff like this. Alright, let's go ahead and equip this guy on our wand. The Ifrit's Flame. Whoa! Look at that! That is pretty awesome. A new day dawns, so let's see if there are any baddies left around. We've got a few farm animals over there. Do I have still my peck in there? There was a peck in here at some point. Well, probably not gonna mess around with him anyway. Let's go ahead and head over to this magical forest that appears to have occurred on the outside of our base, and Fuzzly has spawned a bunch of farm animals. Yeah. Hello, boys. Oh, okay. Right, so it doesn't work like the flame focus, I see. Right. Yeah. This is kind of this is surprising. I was expecting something different to happen. I was expecting fire, like a fire beam, to come out. So does it work like this? Does it? What does it need? Why is it not working, game? Smelt any blocks in the world that the caster is pointing at. Okay, smelt them. So it won't do stone. We haven't looked at anything that's smeltable yet, I guess. Let's see. What about this cobble? So, yep. Okay, there we go. Right. That is pretty sweet. So it's like a stone converter at this point. I guess there are a couple of other useful things you can use it on. But the use, honestly, for this seems a little bit limited. Like, you can't use it as a bog standard excavation focus. It seems like it only works on stuff like this. Although, no, I was just thinking stone bricks, but no, you have to craft those. Okay. Well, that's Ifrit's Flame. This is pretty. It's novel, but as far as the use, the use in sort of survival Thaumcraft, yeah, I'm not really seeing that too much of being useful. Let's go ahead and smelt up some more of this. Do I have to have the hitbox on it? No, I don't. So you can be a decent distance away. Man, it sucks that you can't roast animals, though. That would have been pretty sweet, like get some, roast beef out of them, but yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the first episode here of Thaumcraft 4.2 with Birdtross, with some Thaumcraft 4 add-ons. I hope that you guys are enjoying the Series 2 reboot of our Let's Play. Be sure to come back in the next episode. We'll be doing some more work here with the Thaumic Tinkerer mod, of course, unlocking some more stuff, giving you guys my take on the items. But that's it from me. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next one.